Today we got 5 things we are talking about. Today we are talking about 5 things. We're talking about 1, it's going to be about your mindset. 2, it's any questions you have about TikTok. 3, brand strategy. 3, brand strategy. 4, your mission. What is your mission saying? 5, what are you doing about your repurpose? And 5 is, how are you unique? How are you unique? So let's talk about all those different things. And when we're talking about those different things, I want y'all to tell me in the chat. I'm going to ask questions. Y'all got to put it in the chat for me. Y'all have to put it in the chat. First things first, let's get your mindset to understand and know that you are a brand. I say this all the time. If you're one of my regulars, you know that I say this all the time. You are a brand. If you have created more than 500 followers on here, supporters, a community, you are a brand. So how are you representing your brand? What does your mission look like when you're trying to represent you on this app? And what are you doing about it? So that's the first thing. So do you believe that you are a brand when you're on here? Yes or no in the chat. Do you believe that you are a brand? Do you believe that you are a brand? Come on, y'all. Put it in the chat. Yes or no? Yes or no? Do you believe? Yes. Come on, Nisha. Yes. Yes, you're a brand. Yes, you're a brand. Yes. Do you believe? Yes, I am. You're a brand. Yes, you are. And so we want to know how you are representing and what your mission looks like. What is your mission? Are you on here to educate? Are you on here to inspire? Are you on here to entertain? What are those things you are on here to do? Let's talk about those things, because that's going to tailor your mission. That's going to tailor your mission for 2025. We want to make sure you're equipped to go through Q2, because Q1 is already here. You're here to inspire. Come on, Misha, what are you here to do? Nisha, what are you here to do? Miss Tam, what are you here to do? What are y'all here to do? If you are in the chat, I want y'all to want to inspire. So if you want to inspire, does your message always say that? Do your hooks say that? Do your shop, because you do shopping sometimes, do your shops say that? If you're on here to inspire them, how are you inspiring them even though you're trying to do a shop video? So remember, you still want to always tailor your message. Still tailor your message with some inspiration, even though it's a shop. That way it doesn't feel salesy. Does that make sense? That way it doesn't feel heavy and it doesn't feel salesy. Because what we want to do is always want them to feel welcoming. We want them to we want to draw them in. We don't want to make them feel like we're trying to sell them something. So you want to make sure that if yours is to inspire, you want to inspire them. Yes, I'm the brand. Yes, you want to make sure that you're trying to inspire them. So if you're trying to inspire them, you want to make sure you're doing it the right way. So Nisha, what are you on here to do? Nisha is on here to educate. I'm here to cook. You're here to cook. So if you're here to cook, and if you're doing TikTok shop, guess what? Always have something you're leading off with. Y'all are not gonna believe what I had to cook today for such and such. And then you start cooking and you start telling about your product, and then guess what? You've drawn them into the conversation. And now you're talking about your product, you're talking about what you're cooking, and you're selling them something all at the same time. So they don't even realize they're being sold to, because they're thinking about it. Because you just said, guess what I just had to cook? They're thinking about it. Then you're going to show them what you're cooking. And then they're going to start talking back to you. So just like you're doing right here. Does that make sense? Nisha, what are you on here to do? Educate, right? You're on here to educate. So if you're on here to educate, you do it so well. Nisha has gotten this down to a science. She's on here to educate, but while she's on here to educate, she also wants to what? She now needs to transition them into an actual community, not just here on the TT. We want to transition them into her email list. We want to transition them into her, if it's a stand store, or her beacon, or her link tree, whatever it is. We want to navigate them over to that, because guess what? If anything ever happens, if anything, we're not saying it's going away, but if anything ever happens, that large community that you've acquired, that 21, come on, Nisha, at 21, you better come on. Come on, sis. Come on, Nisha out here. Nisha at 21. Come on, Nisha. Nisha at 21. twin. Come on, Nisha. Go, Nisha. Go, Nisha. Nisha been out here working, y'all. I remember when Nisha started at 3,500, y'all. Nisha's been out here working, but she does it so well. She really does it well. She really, really does it well. So, Nisha, that 20,000, you need to be transitioning them. At least 10% of that needs to already be in a community. Already needs to be in a community. And we're not talking about a Discord. We're talking about something that you house, you hold. That way you can have a moderator taking care of it. When you can't take care of it, that means you have products that you're always selling for yourself. Because it's the Nisha community. It's the coupon community. That you're taking care of yourself. So y'all gotta think about this. If you're a brand, you gotta think about long term, not just right here. Don't have tunnel vision on just right here. Look at the overall this year for all of that. Yes, but right now, that's easy, Nisha. Don't say later. Don't say later. No, ma'am. This year is great. We need to talk about right now. We need to talk about right now, because it'll take you 2.2 seconds to really do an ebook, sis. It don't take that long to do an ebook. Come on. Right now. No, ma'am. That 21 needs to be in an email list. Yes. That will take you. I can sit here and give you 5 things you could do in that ebook. That ebook, you could tell ChatGPT, you can go and modify it, give quotes, go to Claude, really get some research. That way you get some data, put that in there, and get that out of there. You're making this too hard. No, ma'am. You should not be. It should not be taking that long. No, ma'am. You got 21,000 followers. Do you know that some people don't even have 5,000 that is watching them? You have 20. You have 21. They need to be in a community. They need to be in a SKOLL. They need to be. You need to be in a stand. You need to be in there, or you need to be in link. And no, not no link, because that's not, you can't build no community in there. That has no click funnel. That has no email capabilities. They're trying to build that up, but no, ma'am. That $99, if you click my link in my profile and get that stand, you'll make that up like that. You'll make that up like that. No, ma'am. Let's go. Let's go. You thinking about it too much. Think long, think wrong. You thinking about it too much. Nope. Come on. No, you're not. You're not behind. Come on now. Nope. You're not behind. Nope. Go into my profile. Scroll down. Click that free link. Get the free trial. Get the free trial. Once you get the free trial, I want you to do the pro. Not the base. Get the basic. Do the basic. Let the basic pay for the pro. Sell 5 of your books, and that will pay for the pro. Thank you. So no, ma'am. That's going to pay for that. And that's going to pay for the 99 portion, because all of those people need to be in your email funnel. And once you build that, and it'll do just like that. No, ma'am, we got to get this together. It's time. Let's go. It's time for you to transition. You should have moved at 10. You at 21. We behind. You going to lose all these people. You done work this hard to get all these people. Now you need to move on these people. Yes, ma'am. It's in my bio. It's in my profile. Go into my profile. When you go to my profile, scroll down and it says 14-day trial, stay in. Yes. Thank you, Carlene. That's what we're here for. That's my purpose. That's my purpose. My purpose here. Hi, if you're just joining me, I'm sorry, I did not introduce myself. If you're just joining me, my name is Heydeshawnd. I am here to what? To help women and some men own their power. I am here to help you own your power, because you are a brand. And so I am here to help you own your power. And your power, your superpower is you. Hey, Unique. Hey, Unique. Hi, sis. Your superpower is you. And so I'm here to help you own it. Come on, y'all. Let's go. Let's go, y'all. Tap that screen. Make sure you're tapping out the screen. Make sure you're tapping out the screen. That's why I love the people I'm connected to in this platform. Yes, come on. Make sure if you haven't, join my email list. Join my email list. Join my email list. The other thing is, don't focus on anything else but making sure you have built an email list. If you have more than 500 followers, you are a brand. You have more eyes on you than some Burger Kings. Some Burger Kings don't get 500 people cross their path. Some McDonald's don't get 500 people to cross their path. You got to build an email list. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. We need a one-on-one. While we're on live, I make it $79.99. We need a one-on-one. We need to get you together. We need to get your whole entire package together. You could be moving like this, Nisha. You could be moving like this within the end of the week. You could already have your email list done. You can already have your stand store done. And you could already set up your ebook. It's all about prompts. It's all about what you feed into it. So don't get bogged down. Don't let this stop you from making this. Don't let this stop you from making this. You already see the vision. You already see the vision. Let's go. Carlene, I need a basic build site. Yes. You thinking about it way too hard, sis. You overcomplicating it for no reason. You need a basic website. Basic websites can be built in Canva. Carlene, go do a basic Canva. You can do a basic website in Canva. You don't have to make that hard. You can do a basic Canva website. Carlene, you could do Stan as well. It could be just a landing page. You don't have to have a website. Websites are not required anymore. Those are not things that are mandatory anymore. That's all you need. Because what is your mission? What is your brand? What is your brand, Carlene? What is your brand, Carlene? Anybody else have any other questions? Fashion and jewelry. Oh yeah. No, you don't need all that. All your stuff is gonna be IG, Pinterest, and if you're using TikTok Shop. TikTok. Those are 3 things you need. That's all you need. You need to be on Instagram and Pinterest. Navigating those waters. And if you're going to sell jewelry, or you doing OOTs and talking about fashion, which one? Because remember, that's my background. That's my background. Now you really talking my language now. That's my background. Jewelry. Okay, so are you going to sell jewelry, or are you going to what? What are you going to do with jewelry? Y'all make sure y'all sharing out the live. Make sure you're tapping the screen for me, please. If you do nothing else, when you're coming into the room, thank you for coming into the room. You're going to sell jewelry. Okay, so right now, let's not focus on a website if you're not selling it right at this second, because are you prepared to sell it right now? Because your busy season is actually coming up. Your busy season is actually coming up. You have 2 busy seasons that are about to come up. You have Valentine's and you have Mother's Day. Those are your busiest seasons. And then you have wedding season, proposal season. All of that is coming up right now. So you really should already, you already ready for it. If you already have, you could do a whole website in Canva. I did it for my best friend. We made that money to recoup that money. So go ahead and do Canva. Create it in Canva. You already have the accessories. Take the photos. Get 5 pieces. Don't focus on a bunch of stuff. Focus on 5 pieces. Make those 5 pieces your signature pieces, and then work around those 5 pieces. And then sell outside of that. Don't make it too hard. Don't overcomplicate it. I'm trying to find the website. But don't overcomplicate it. You're welcome. That's what we're here for. That's what I'm here for. That's what today is all about. We want to get y'all prepared because y'all are a brand. Y'all are a brand. And we want to make sure that your brand is flourishing. Well, I want to make sure that your brand is moving and grooving and doing what it needs to do. If you'd like to set up a meeting with, if you'd like to set up a coaching call with me, please click the link in my stand. Get you to where you are doing what needs to be done, because you're a brand. So if you're a brand, we want to make sure that you are moving to that next level. And how